Hello everyone and welcome to my video. This is episode 2 of Voice Assistant, and in today's episode I'm gonna teach you how you can make your voice assistant play any song you'd like by saying play and the name of the song. So let's get started. So before the video starts, I'm gonna say if you haven't seen the episode 1, click up here or up here so you know what we have done and how you can get started with your voice assistant. As this episode is a continue from the first episode, so if you haven't made already the voice assistant from the episode 1, you will not be able to continue to this video. So yeah, let's get started. So let's see how that works, right? Now if I go to my code voiceassistant.py, as you see here I have imported Selenium. And what is Selenium, you ask? Well, Selenium can control any browser automatically, like Google Chrome, like Firefox, and many other browsers. And how do you use that? Well, in our case, we use it to automatically search for a song and then play it, right? But Selenium mostly used for web scraping. So you have a website and you want to scrap some details. For example, you got a news website and you want to scrap the latest news, right? The latest titles from the news automatically, right? Every day, for example. Well, Selenium helps you do that. And let's see how I use that. So, well, we pass Selenium. No, we import WebDriver from Selenium. And then we pass some options, as you see here, and we say options equal to WebDriver dot Chrome options, and then we say from Chrome we want to add an argument. And what's that? Well, that is the folder from your Chrome. So how do you find that, you ask? Well, it's actually, I think, the same for everyone, but you will only have a different username right here. So, for example, my computer is named Michael, I think, something like that. So, in order to not have to find my name every time on my computer, I use getPass, and from getPass we get user, and user is the name of our computer. So I just pass that automatically there. And then driver equals to WebDriver.Chrome, and we pass it an executable path. So we pass it the path from our Chrome driver, from where it will run Chrome, and then the Chrome options that we specify right here. So about Chrome driver, you have to download that. Now, so you right now how you can do that. So as you see here, I have step by step here how you can do every single step to get started, which I'll show you in a little bit. But let's scroll down. As you see here, I have made a new function called music, and we use a parameter, the song. And every time we call this function, we say 1 second, and then we use the driver that we specified on the top here, and we get a page, and our page is YouTube. And then you must have seen that YouTube has a search query every time you search something. Well, we use that, and then the name that we want to search. Then what that does right here, that I have imported here also, WebDriver wait. So what that does is it tries to find an element in our browser, for example, the video title. Okay, so the first video title. And when it finds that, then it will try to click that. Because someone might have a slow internet, for example, and the title will not load like instantaneous. So we want our bot to wait, for example, 3 seconds, then like wait 3 seconds, then check for the video title, then wait 3 seconds again, check until it finds it correctly. And then when it finds it, we go to the line below and we say driver.find element, and then we find the first video title. So that's what element does, it finds the first element by CSS selector. So that's an A. Then it has an ID of video title. So we find that element and then we click it. Okay. And next we say enjoy this song. So how do we find the CSS selector? Let me show you. So now I searched, for example, Iron Man soundtrack. Now if we click, if we right click, sorry, and then click inspect, and then go to elements tab, you can click on the top left right here, and now you can hover to any element and it will tell you what kind of element is that, the name of the element. So for example, we want to get the title, right? Or maybe not the title. Yeah, okay, we need the title. So as you see here, well, we hover to the title and we get that, but a little bit more on the top right here, that's inside an A. So that's, we know that has an href, right? So whenever we click that, we go to the video. So as you'll see here, we have the tag name. So that's what we say here, tag name. And then that tag name has an ID. And that ID is video title. So what we do right now is you can say open an array and then say ID equals to the name and the name of the ID. And then that's how you can specify an element. There's a lot of options, not only by CSS selector, but any kind of selector. And let me show you a trick right now. So you can go to that element, do right click, go to copy, and then you can copy all of the options right here. You can copy outer HTML, selector, GSS path, copy styles, copy XPath, copy full XPath. You will have to see a tutorial for that. I'll for sure make a tutorial on Selenium. If you like to, let me know in the comments. And yeah, so that's how you will find all of those options. So for example, Selenium has an option for XPath, not CSS selector. So you will go here and click copy XPath, because it's really hard to find out what is XPath by yourself. While editing this video, I saw that I forgot to say something, and that is how the play command actually works. So as you see here, while true, I'm checking if I said anywhere on my text play, okay? So if I did, then I'm running my function that called music. Then I pass it text to split, so I'm splitting the text, and then I split to play, and then we get everything after play. So that's why I'm using the number 1 in the array. So that's it. So yeah, that's how Selenium works for our part. Now let me show you what you have to do to get started using those options. So first of all, you have to install Selenium. So all you have to do is pip install Selenium. So just go to your search bar, type cmd. Just to be sure, click run as administrator. There is times that it will not download it correctly. So pip install Selenium. Now you want to go to your browser, copy this. I'll have all those commands in the description, so check them out. So copy this, go to your browser, click new tab, and copy paste that. Now what you want to say is your Chrome version. So my version is 887.0. Well, you don't really care about the other numbers, so you only care about those two first numbers, 87. Okay, now you're gonna go back to your steps, and we're gonna skip this step as right now I get the URL right here automatically. So just download the code from the description that I'll have, and you will get all of that automatically. No need to set up anything right here. And now our next step will be to visit this URL, and you want to find your version. So for me it's 87. So where is 87? Right here, Chrome driver 87. So click that, or click what version you use. And now you want to pick your OS. So for me it's Windows. Doesn't have Windows 64, but it doesn't really matter. Well, at least it works for me, so I don't think it matters. So just click that and you will download Chrome driver. Now you want to open that. Close that. And now you want to go back to your folder that you have your Python code. So as you see, I already have the Chrome driver here, but you just want to go to the folder you downloaded, click your Chrome driver, and then drag it to your folder. I'll click replace, but you will not have to do that. I don't think it will let me to, as I'm running my Python code right now. Another problem you might face is you don't want any Chrome windows open while you run your bot. Only the window it will automatically open. So before running your bot, after doing all those steps, close every Chrome window. First you close it normally just by clicking exit right here on the top right, but sometimes it doesn't close all the Chrome windows. So you want to do Control, Shift and Escape to open your task manager, and you want to find your Google Chrome here. So click Google Chrome and end tasks. Do that for everyone, but as you see, I closed the main Google Chrome, so I didn't have to close the other one. So that's it. Now if we close task manager, go back to our code and click Control B, it will automatically open the window. And now again, if I say play Iron Man soundtrack,
1 second.
It says 1 second. Now if we go back to our Chrome, it searches for Iron Man soundtrack.
Enjoy Iron Man soundtrack.
And enjoy Iron Man soundtrack. And it plays the actual song. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments what we should do next. If you have any problem or issue that you would like me to help you with. And see you in the next video. Bye bye.